What's up and welcome to the vlog. It's Sunday. As you can see, I just finished church and it was freaking amazing. Good church service. Actually, this morning I woke up at I had my alarm set for 10:30. Church starts at 11:30. So I was going to wake up, get in the shower, have some time to go to Starbucks, get a coffee or something like that, and go to church. Well, see what had happened. My alarm clock went off at 10:30, and I guess I just hit it and went back to sleep. And for some reason, I woke up at literally 11:10, 11:08, 11:10. So I was like, oh crap, I'm about to be late. So in my mind, I was like, this is where mind over matter comes in, you guys. In my mind, I was like, I'm just going to miss church today. But then in my heart, I was like, man, I said I was going to go to church Sunday. I said I was going to go. I've been telling people, I'm going to church, I'm going to church, I'm going to church. And I got up, took the fastest shower, got dressed the fastest I've ever gotten dressed before, and literally got to church at 11:35. So it was an awesome service. I'm glad I went. Those are the kind of services that I really feel like, as a Christian, you need. I feel like it's kind of like the devil being like, hey, don't go to church. Don't go to church. You can miss today. It'll be okay. And then the next week comes and you're like, well, I missed last week. Oh, well. No. Got to be disciplined. You got to stick to it. Same thing as anything in life. If you want to get something done, you got to do it. So I woke up. I'm glad that I went. So that's my little rant on church and everything. It was awesome. So I go to LifeBridge in Longview. So a little plug for LifeBridge. If you don't have a church and you're in the Longview area, you're more than welcome to come sit next to me at a church service. I normally go to the 11:30 service on Sundays. So we're going to get on with the day. I actually just got home from church. I went and had a burger after church and a salad with some raspberry oil and vinegar kind of oil dressing. It wasn't vinegar because it didn't taste like vinegar, but it was like a raspberry dressing. I went to this place called Flying Burger. But super good. Had me a burger, basic, meat, cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, and pickles, and mustard. So that was my cheat meal. That was my refeed meal for the weekend. Haven't really had one of them. So we're about to get on with the day, and I am about to go wash my car. And then we're going to come back and we're going to cook here in a little while later on the vlog. So stay tuned. Keep viewing, please. And I'm going to show you guys some ways that I cook in the kitchen here in a little while. All right, let's hit that intro.
To join forces.
Guys, just finished cleaning my car, and I know it's not a brand new whip, but it is my ride. It gets me from point A to point B, and I don't know what it is about having a fresh, clean car, but I dig it. It makes me feel good. It's like waking up, putting on nice clothes, and going about your day. If you wake up and wear pajamas I learned this in business class. If you wake up and wear pajamas throughout your day, you're going to have kind of a crappy day. But if you wake up, get prepared, get dressed, dress nice, dress for the occasion, no matter if the occasion is nothing, you're going to have a more productive day. And I feel the same way about having a clean vehicle. Dope. So we're about to go shopping at Walmart, and then we got to go home and cook. Alright, you guys, just got home from the grocery store, as you can see, and actually just took a thumbnail for this video. We're going to do some cooking here shortly, but I wanted to give you guys a rundown of what I got. So basically, we'll start with egg whites, liquid egg whites. We got some pecani sauce because, you know, everybody loves hot sauce in Texas. Hey, spicy brown mustard, Quaker oats, bananas, asparagus, bags of jasmine rice. I love these bags because I don't like to pre-cook my rice because I feel like rice tastes like crap when you pre-cook it. So throw these in the microwave. I do normally about 1 bag of this a day, so that helps to cook it that way. We got whole eggs, grilled chicken breast, tilapia, don't judge me, Reese's Puffs. I've actually never tried them, but I'm going to try them. I normally get Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and this looked about equivalent to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I really like Reese's peanut butter cups. So, cereal for sure. It helps with that sweet tooth, and if I need to fit in some carbs, like later on in the evening, like late at night, not late at night, but for like my last meal, I normally throw in, you know, a bowl of cereal with some of that, with some almond milk, with this kind of almond milk actually. Let me show you with this stuff right here. Game changer. Super good. So we're about to get to cooking, and I'm going to show you guys what I cook and how I cook for the week. I'm actually going to do it in a different way, I think, but let's get to cooking. Alright, you guys, so first things first, we're going to prepare the chicken. And I actually just noticed something with this chicken that I just bought. This piece was actually like outside the wrapper, and it's real weird feeling. So what I'm going to do with that piece is cut that piece off. So what I normally do, and I'm not going to let you guys take you guys through this whole process, but normally, let me move this trash can. Normally, like this little white piece of chicken right here, I'll get my scissors, stand over the sink, and I'll basically just cut that white piece off. I know it looks like I'm wasting a lot. I'll just cut any like fatty looking parts off and throw them down in the garbage disposal. Are you supposed to do that? Like, is that okay? Also, one thing I also do with my chicken is I take it, run it underneath some cold water, and it loosens up a lot of that white fatty tissue crap. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through all of this chicken, cut it all up, and I'll show you guys the next process here in a second. Alright, you guys, so I got all the fat trimmed off the chicken, and I diced it up, put it on this plate right here. We're about to put it in this Tupperware right here. I cooked it like this the other day, and it was actually pretty good. Like, the more I diced it up, the more I chopped it up, it was actually pretty good like 3 or 4 days later. But I did find out, like, I figured out, when you reheat your chicken up, like, pour some water over it. Yeah, you're going to lose some seasoning that you put on top of it, but it is what it is. Bring some extra seasoning. Or just cook it with no seasoning and season it as you eat it. So, I found that if you put water over it, it kind of makes it a little bit more juicier. But we're going to cook this chicken in 2 of these little glass pans in the oven. I've already set the oven to 200 degrees, and we're gonna cook them for about an hour, hour and a half, because it's not really going to take that long to cook this chicken because I cut it up in such thin slices, thin pieces. But you always want to check your chicken after you bring it out of the oven. That way, make sure there's no pink in the middle. There's no, I think it's supposed to be like 160. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. 160 degrees, 130 degrees, 130, 160. I don't freaking know. but I just know what it's supposed to look like, what it's supposed to taste like. So that's what we're going to go for here. So I'll show you the finished product after I put it all in the pan. Another thing, you guys, I use olive oil, like to spray olive oil, and I like to spray my pans. That way the chicken doesn't really stick, and then I'll spray over the top of the chicken as well whenever I cook. So like, I like to put the chicken in here, and I like to try to fit it in like as tight as I can, but not trying to put any pieces on top of each other. So just like this. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, you guys, so this is what the chicken looks like. Alright, you guys, so this is what the chicken looks like in the pans. And I'm about to sprinkle some sea salt on there and a little bit of seasoning, and we're going to throw them in there. Sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to dice up some of these, there's basically mini peppers. I'm going to dice some of these up, sprinkle them over the top, and then let it cook while they're in there. Alright, you guys, so this is a finished product with the peppers all over it, and I sprinkled a little bit of this Mrs. Dash Chipotle, Southwest Chipotle, something like that. And I just like my food spicy, so boom, that's what it looks like. Now, on to the oven. Alright, so we got the chicken in the oven. Boom, cooking, smelling delicious. What we're going to do now is dice these pieces of asparagus up, put them on this pan, and throw them in the oven over here with the chicken for probably about, I normally throw them in there for about 20 minutes. I like my asparagus a little crispy, so I'll show you guys the finished product on the pan before I throw it in the oven. Alright, you guys, and that's the asparagus on the tray. I used some of this Mrs. Dash table blend, sprayed the top of it with olive oil, did a little bit of sea salt, pink sea salt, and now about to put it in here with the chicken. Alright, so last thing we're going to cook is the tilapia. So what I've done, I've already cooked some up right here. And what I do is I take the tilapia out of the package, come over here to the sink, and I wash the tilapia off. Rinse it off, and then I'll turn the skillet on about 5 to 6 on my stove and let it heat up, spray some olive oil in there, and then I'll cut the tilapia into like little chunks, like little pieces. And then once it's in the pan, like it's in here right here, boom. And that's what it looks like. All chopped up in there. And I'll normally cook it until it gets kind of a brownish color, because I do like my tilapia and I like my fish a little crispy. So that's the last thing we're cooking. I'm going to show you guys the finished product of everything cooked, and then we're going to portion things out. So I'm going to show you guys how I portion my food out for the week. Yeah. Alright, you guys, so the way I portion my stuff, I'm just going to show you guys. I got the scale, I got everything like laid out right here. Well, not everything, I just got the tilapia for right now. So basically what I do is I put my, oh, sorry, whoop, come on camera, pull it together. Come on camera, pull it together. I put my Tupperware, empty Tupperware, on here, press down, and weighs it out. So that weighs it without the Tupperware. Then I'll take the tilapia or chicken or whatever, well, meat-wise. So for one meal, I have 8 ounces of tilapia, but I normally do between 7 and 8 ounces of tilapia. So I'll probably do 7 ounces of tilapia. So I'll show you guys how I weigh that out, and it's basically pretty freaking simple. You just take 7 ounces here, put it here, it weighs out 7 ounces. Boom, there it is. So, here we go. Alright, you guys. So, if you go over like a little bit of an ounce, like 1 or 2, don't worry about it. It's all good. So, there's our 7 ounces of tilapia. Boom. Boom. We're going to put that aside and measure out some more stuff. Everything is cooked besides what is in this crock pot over here. It's still cooking and it's looking really freaking good. But I'm going to show you guys what I got. This is basically 3 meals out of about 6 meals that I'm supposed to eat throughout the day. So the meals that we're missing, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys that. First meal of the day is my egg whites and my oats. I normally do between 8 to 10 egg whites. But right now, since I'm not cutting right now, I've been throwing in 2 whole eggs. So I'll do 6 egg whites, 2 whole eggs. So that equals 8 egg whites and then 2 yolks. Then a cup of oats, 1 banana, and then natural peanut butter. That's my first meal. That's not going to be shown on what I'm about to show you. Second meal of the day is going to be this right here. This one right here. And it is a cup of asparagus and 7 ounces of chicken. The way that I did my asparagus, I got this little measuring cup right here. And where it says 1 right there, I just loaded it up with asparagus to that 1 mark, kind of eyeballed it. I didn't weigh my asparagus. So I have a little under 1 cup of asparagus in here, here, and here. And then about half a cup here, here, and here. So, then on to the third meal of my day. We do 8 ounces of chicken is what it calls for, or 8 ounces of fish, I'm sorry, is what we call for. But I did 7 ounces of fish, so we got fish. We ran out of fish, so made chicken. So that's 7 ounces of chicken right there, which is fine, you guys, just as long as you track it. My fourth meal of the day is supposed to be a 7-ounce sirloin, so I'm supposed to be getting some fat in there. So normally what I do, sirloins are expensive. So I like to drink a shake as my third or fourth meal of the day. So I'll do an ISO protein shake with about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, natural peanut butter. And that gets in, it's not the same thing as a steak, for sure. But a steak sounds delicious right now. But it does get my protein source in there, so that's my fourth meal of the day. That's what I substitute. My fifth meal of the day is 7 ounces of chicken. And it calls for a cup of jasmine, but in my steak meal I'm supposed to have greens. So what I'm going to do here is I substituted and I put half an ounce of greens, half a cup of greens, and then 7 ounces chicken, 7 ounces chicken, 7 ounces of chicken. Then what I do for my rice, like I told you guys earlier, I use the Uncle Ben's jasmine rice. Heats up in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I mix this. I split the package between my first meal and my fifth meal of the day. So I'm actually supposed to be taking in, let me see, it says 1.5 cups. Actually, my third meal of the day. I'm supposed to be taking in 1.5 cups of jasmine, but I take in about 2 cups of jasmine a day. So that's what I do. My sixth meal of the day is 8 egg whites. Normally do about 6. So, or I do another protein shake at the end of the night because I've been working out in the evenings. So that's what it looks like, you guys. Little simple meal prep. Took a little bit of time, but I was also filming and I had to like cut the chicken, had to prepare all the food. So anyways, you guys, that's going to end this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some tips. If you have any questions, please comment down below, and I'll try to answer as best as I can. Like I said, I track all my food in MyFitnessPal. I highly suggest that you download that app on your phone. And most big chain restaurants, don't think just because you go out to eat that you fell off. Because most big chain restaurants, before you actually do this, before you go out to eat, say if you're going to go to Roadhouse and you know what you're going to get at Roadhouse, get on MyFitnessPal, type in Roadhouse, grilled chicken, and it normally has it on there. So prepare that way as well. If you know you're going to go out to eat that evening, prepare where you're going to go eat at, and make sure it's in MyFitnessPal, or you can Google it and see, you know, if it's online and it tells you how many, you know, fats, carbs, and proteins are in each dish at the restaurant. That's my suggestion. So please hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the comment, turn on those post notifications, you guys. It's been a blessed day. It's been an awesome Sunday. It was a beautiful day outside. It's nighttime now. It's currently about 20 till 9 o'clock. I'm going to chill. I'm going to wait on the rest of this grilled chicken over here in the crock pot, and I'll let you guys know how that turned out on the next vlog. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.